they're the dominant power in the room. And she reads a magazine, kind of like, she doesn't really give a fuck. She just owns her own sexuality, and the magazine has a very funny, ironic message on it that you guys can see when you watch the video. So there's that scene. And then I have kind of like a kill room scene with a big giant shark hanging in the back, and I'm just kind of hanging out in there with Tiger. I really liked the idea of plastic with like a lot of condensation on it visually. I think it looks really cool. And I like just the use of the word a shark kind of always being something that you think about when it comes to sort of like a strong man or a strong businessman, or they use that word kind of like that for men that are powerful or aggressive, and it's a powerful, aggressive animal, or saying, I just feel like it's never really attributed to females or feminine identity. And so I kind of wanted to be the shark or conquer the shark, which is why the shark is hanging up in the corner of like the kill room. Like maybe it's about to get chopped up or something. I don't know. But I just wanted the shark, like I suppose in a way it's representing masculinity and those kinds of things, and I just wanted it to be dominated, or dominated or controlled, subdued by a woman, like this shark or shark that you see in business. Or for me, I guess it represents a lot of people or men or things that try to come in and take chunks and bites from you. And so having the shark dead in the corner of the video is sort of like just overcoming that and killing it and having your own like power over it, and not being afraid of that and what that represents. And then of course I have the iconic like pussy scene that a lot of us all know, where I walk out of the house and we're on the front lawn and we just did like a completely Willy Wonka, like crazy off the wall, as insane lighting, because I love color, as you could possibly think of, dance routine, just like all out twerking and like minimum guys on set. I just wanted the women to feel comfortable, and I want the women to feel beautiful, and I want them to have fun and be aggressive and own it. And it was such a good vibe. Like I didn't ever feel the vibe when we were filming like men were looking at us or sexualizing us in that way, although I know it is sexual. But I just felt like the set environment was so cool. It felt so organic, and everybody just could dance and have fun, and our high heels were all like sinking in the grass because we were in a grass yard. It is all bendy and not straight, so we weren't getting our dance routine 100% right. But that doesn't matter. We were just kind of having fun, and I think the point of the video, even though I'm sure like men will enjoy it too, I think it's really just for women to be able to have something where we're having a good time and feeling strong and in control of our sexuality, and feeling like bosses, and feeling like we're in charge without having to like compromise on our sexuality. Like that's been something that I've really been thinking a lot about as I just had my 28th birthday, and thinking, what does it mean for me as a woman who, is lucky enough to have a position and a platform where I have a lot of power, and I don't have to work as much as other people or go to do a 9-to-5 job. So, or I don't rely on men or certain other support systems that sometimes unwillingly other women that I know, or even my own mother or family members in the past, have had to do. So if I could have like a perfect world where women just like ran the world and could do whatever they wanted without having to be like judged or shamed or worried what anyone thought about, what would like we all be doing in this crazy world? Hopefully we'd be doing what we're going to do in my video tomorrow, and just saying, fuck this shit, we're not going to do any cooking, we're just doing counting our money, we're just dancing, but you're not fucking touching us, and just having a good time and making it colorful and beautiful and fun, and just a full circle throwback moment. For me, it was really important to film it in that location because I spent so much time walking around those streets with my friends and going to eat lunch and coming back to record. It was like the most pure time in my life where I felt like I was really making music just for myself and not anticipating that anybody would hear it. And it was important to me making this project that you guys are going to hear and have heard some of, to get back to that mind frame. Like, if nobody's listening, then what is it that I just want to make? And I think what I would want would be to be back in that house, making music with those people and enjoying it and walking around, having lunch and hanging out with friends. So that's why I chose that location. It looks fucking amazing. I did the video with Colin Tilley, who's become a really good friend of mine, and he's such a good collaborator. I tell him all my ideas and make my mood boards, and he just somehow brings it to life, like these crazy technical feats that I don't have the technical ability to, you know, program a lighting rig or make these things happen. So Colin is a really big instrumental part in making my ideas happen at the last minute. And this is a video that I really feel like I didn't have to compromise in any way on. It's exactly the way that I wanted it to be. I didn't have to have any product placements or anything like that to be able to afford the video, which I'm really grateful for, because I think sometimes it can take away from you know, the pace or flow of what you're trying to do creatively. So I'm just really excited for everybody to see it, and hopefully you like my dance moves, because I was very concerned. I don't want to embarrass anybody with my twerking, so I really tried to practice the week before. You saw me in my kitchen. So I hope that you'll love it, and I hope that, like, as women, you'll understand what I'm kind of trying to do in terms of it being so overtly aggressive in its sexuality. I just think it's important that we have more women that are doing that also have voices, and I have a voice to use, and I want us to all feel comfortable and just enjoy it. I feel like bad bitches. If you're a woman or a man, or, you know, however you identify, I just want everyone to feel like badass, fucking in control, powerful people, because that's how I have started to feel again in the last couple of months, and it's really been making me love my life, and I want everybody else to love their life the way that I love mine again, because I know how hard it is to struggle with things like depression and anxiety. And so while I'm in this good place, I just want to share that energy with you guys, and I hope you're gonna love it in the morning. I'm so excited. Anyway, love you guys. That's it. That's all I have to say. I've blabbed too much. There's nothing else for me to say, but I love you so much, and maybe we'll talk tomorrow when the video is out, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions about what certain things mean or what certain things are metaphors for, and I'm going to come on later in the day and we can have a chat, and I'll answer any questions that you have about the video that you might think up of. So until then, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get a phone call when the video is finally online, and I am going to wake up and talk to you all. I love you. Thank you so much for your energy. Mwah! I'm getting off this thing now. I don't even know how to get off it, but I'm gonna figure it out. I love you. Good night. Bye.